Hi, Gemini. This is B. Welcome to Destiny and Discernment. I'm just going to be reading the room, if you will. I hope everyone is doing well. So, this is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Gemini. You may find that this reading resonates. It may not. Take what applies and leave the rest for the next person. I hope everyone's year is off to a good start. Mine's is in real hustle and bustle. I like the movement though. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. We have the Ten of Swords, so some type of defeat, maybe backstabbing. We'll see what it is once we get the rest of the spread out. Three of Swords. Oh no. Gemini, who is breaking your heart? Six of Swords, moving on. Gosh almighty. Ace of Wands, a new opportunity. Ten of Cups. Nine of Swords, so a little bit of anxiety. And then we have Eight of Swords, being trapped in your mind. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles, so a slow, steady offer on the way. All right, Gemini, we're going to break it down with a second row, but I see here we have a lot of swords energy, a lot of swords energy. So you being a Gemini, this is your energy, that air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's defeat here. There's heartbreak. It looks to me like you have moved on or you are moving away from something. Um, there's an opportunity here to create your dream life. You know, you can manifest and you can create what it is that you would like to see on the other end for yourself. But I see here there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of entrapment that you're feeling, trying to get to that place in that space. But the Knight of Pentacles being here and the Empress, oh my goodness, Nine of Wands. I haven't even pulled the second row yet, but a slow and steady offer will be on its way. You just got to step in your creative power and embody that energy. But, you know, it's going to take strength in your persistence. So we're going to break this down even further. But something has got you, it's got you up in arms. Definitely a familial or partnership. It's a union, not financial in matter. At least that's not what the top row suggests. It's like you're leaving something behind to go create the life that you really want. But as you're setting sails, you've got a lot of anxiety, doubt, fears, worry. And it's all in your mind. So that makes me think of Henry Ford, Gemini, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. All right, Spirit, thank you for clear and concise messages for Gemini. Talk to me about Gemini. What is this pain and defeat and heartbreak that they are experiencing? Ten of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So this is a partnership. This was a team. This was something that you were collaborating with someone on. So this is definitely It could be work, but I'm getting the love energy. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, that singleness there. Six of Swords, Page of Swords. You got some type of information and that caused you to set sail. Ace of Wands, King of Swords. This is information about a new idea or opportunity. This is you communicating and putting into action whatever this opportunity is. King of Wands, he's very assertive, very precise. Ten of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Swords. This is the second time that we have the Eight of Swords. So there's some type of worry about family here. Like you're trapped in your mind about family. So maybe you've been in a relationship with someone for, a good amount of time, and say you guys have children together. There's a lot of pain and heartbreak that's here, and you need to move on to create the life that you deserve. But you can't help to have this anxiety and be in this self-imposed prison because you already have this existing family, and it's the what ifs and who's going to be there and how will I, and I don't know, maybe you're worried about having to pay, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe you're worrying about the child and wanting to be there for them, just to give you an example. But it's like you're clinging to something. It's like you want to go, you need to go, but it's like your next steps. You're really worried about those next steps. Nine of Swords, the Emperor. You need to take control. You need to take control of your thoughts, Gemini. You need to assert yourself, is what I'm getting. Eight of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. That's beautiful. You need to go to work. This is telling me, Gemini, what I am getting is there's some type of heartbreak, backstabbing there. This is you were collaborating with somebody, be it work, because we do have the pentacles out here, be it a relationship, but something has happened and you need to leave. You need to move on, leave something behind. But in this, it's like you need to take the lead. These cards are asking you to really, how would I put it? How should I put it? This spread is asking you to take control, like have control, to do things the right way. Like, I'm not saying that you have not been, but you really need to move forward, asserting yourself with authority. You need to work hard. You need to be direct. You need to assert yourself. That's what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So this is like an inner knowing, like you need to go. You can do better. It's like something, and spirit is urging you to get moving, get out of your head, let spirit lead. But definitely as you're leaving, as you're moving out, you need to be putting your best foot forward. Now, I was only going to do 2 rows here, but I'm feeling guided, or have been guided rather, to do a 3rd row. So I's gonna get to it. And if this reading is resonating, definitely let me know. Comments, like, subscribe. There we are. This could even be a team, not like a team, but like, say you're a group of friends, with the Ten of Swords being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Those are people that you work with. Maybe you were let go from a job. But it's like, whatever the reason here, it's like you know the why behind the heartache. Like, this is not something that is out of the blue. With the high priestess being at the bottom of the deck, this is not a sudden thing. This isn't a gradual thing. This is not something that has just occurred overnight. Okay. King of Wands. Being assertive. He's an assertive king. He's passionate. He gets things done. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords. This hurts you. Whatever the situation is, this hurts you. You're heartbroken. You've been betrayed. Temperance. Temperance talks about balance and harmony. Maybe this is urging you to, it's like you have the information, you need to move forward, but you need to do it in harmony. You need to do it in love. It's not calling for no rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? No rah-rah needed. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Four of Wands. This is community. This is home. This is a celebration. You know what you want, Gemini. You want home. You want to create that stable foundation for yourself. You want the celebrations. You want the engagement parties. You want the proposal. You want the wedding. You want the marriage. But whatever was going on over here, you can't do that. Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. You're in your mind about your investments. You're in your mind about your investments. You don't want to just be investing in any old thing in any old body, but you also don't want to take the disrespect, the heartbreak, the betrayal. We got betrayal times two, leading to the you know, the freaking card of singlehood. Like, enough is enough. Makes me think of what song am I thinking about? I hear it right now. Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake. Blue told me to remind you. Okay, well, oh my gosh, somebody please drop it in the comments. But Holy Grail, good Lord, if it took an act of Congress, Holy Grail. This reminds me of Holy Grail. You take the food right out of my mouth and I watch you eat it, but I still don't know why. Why I love you so much. So you're attached to something in this situation. You gotta let go. You want to let go, but it's in your mind. It's in your mind. But Nine of Swords, the Emperor, you need to take control of your mind. Get out of that. This is maybe addictions here, blockages. Maybe this is a toxic relationship, a toxic cycle. Mm. Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, 8 plus 8, 16, 1 and 6, 7. That's introspection. But you're already in Eight of Swords, so to speak, with already being in a in your head, in your mind, in that imprisonment, that's that's false. Like, she could get out. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit going within. It looks to me, Gemini, like you need to take a step back and be working on yourself. Justice. There's something about this situation that is calling for justice. It's calling for balance. It's calling for peace. It's just calling for detachment, for healing. I'm gonna get a Mind Info Oracle card for you. I might even do two or three. Let's see what I'm like to do. Again, if this reading is resonating, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. All right, surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it is exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So maybe there's, like I said in the beginning, something that you're holding on to, but that anxiety of what if I leave? God, universe, whoever you subscribe to, you can't take care of yourself or anybody else for that matter better than they can. So definitely think about that. Keep going. It may feel as though you've been on the path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a love reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. You're looking for that Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck energy, Knight of Pentacles. Keep going. It's coming. Hard work. Slowest move of the night, but he's still moving. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. All right, Gemini. So you're being asked to surrender, work on yourself, and let go and let God, so to speak. So I hope this message resonates. Bottom of the deck, change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. You're being asked to work on yourself, like I said, Gemini. So let go, detach whatever doesn't serve you. Let that shit go and allow what is for you to come in. But you can't allow anything else in until you let go of what's not serving your higher self. Like, ask yourself, your higher self, where do you want to be? How are you going to get there? What does it look like to get there? And then you need to take those small actionable steps to get there and eliminate anything that's in your way. Okay? That's what I have for you. Again, if the message resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll holla. Love you. Bye.